Hi, welcome to Similar But Different, the podcast. Let's do that again. Okay. But I'm getting all the benefits.
Without having to pay.
Right.
Yeah, they screwed me. And then I found a bunch of friends that I was different from. I think I'd like the gram more if I got hit up in my DMs.
Okay, this should probably end. Hi, welcome to Similar But Different. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jen.
Hello, Jen.
Hey, Ray.
How's it going?
It's good. It's good. Going good.
You're wearing a real outfit.
I actually have real pants on.
Yeah.
I know they're jeggings, but...
They have a pocket in the back.
And it's maternity, so thank you, Katie, for the maternity apparel that you gave me.
You look fresh.
I feel fresh. I even put my fresh kicks on for this. So
I do like those.
Yeah, these are my newest. Actually, not my newest. I need to stop buying shoes.
I think I'm in need of a low-profile sneaker.
Ooh.
As they say on the internet.
Can I give you some recommendations?
Yeah. I mean, I know what's really popular are like the gazelles right now.
Oh. That's a good one.
Various colors. And I do see myself, even when those are not popular anymore, to like continue enjoying them.
Yep. I do like wearing those regularly.
Yeah.
The pair I have.
Yeah.
Because of course I have some.
Right. What colors? What's your color profile?
I have the more summery.
Interesting.
Well, I think it's very summery. It's the tan, but it's like a fabric stitching with black stripes.
Okay, when you said summery, I was thinking some sort of real color.
No.
That was surprising to me.
No, tan and black.
Yeah, okay, that
and
makes
and
more
white
sense.
Laces. Yeah, no, they're very breathable.
Yeah.
Big fan of them. Anywho,
would you? How many pairs of shoes would you say you have?
I'm not back to how bad I was when I was in high school. But I think I've got 2 towers, plus some in my closet. I probably easily have 30 to
Do you say they all get good wear?
Shoes. No, well, no. So shoes...
For ones that you're willing to wear.
Yes.
Did those get good wear?
Yes. I bucket shoes into certain categories. So, like, there are shoes that you only wear for nice occasions. Like... I'm going to a friend's birthday party, or I'm going out.
Fancy sneakers?
Yeah, they're like,
okay.
Ooh, these shoes I'm not going to wear, and not just anywhere. Like, it has to be certain places where, they're not going to get, like, trampled on. Then there's, yeah, exactly. There's everyday casual shoes. So, like, I could throw these on, run into the grocery store, running up to grab Gap, like, whatever it is. These are my casual everyday wear. And then there's, like, I'm going to walk in these.
Is that what these would be considered?
No, these are right now. These are my new nice shoes. Okay. So I might wear these, like in the house.
Yeah.
Like today, or yeah, an event.
Yeah, I know we've talked about this many times. I really struggle because I don't really need a lot of pairs of shoes, and so it's hard for me to have a lot.
You have a good shoe game.
Them.
You've got some quality shoes.
I do think about that sometimes when I come over here. Well, just because if I have like a name brand sneaker, I know I'm like, Jen will appreciate this. So I have like my high top Reeboks that are like vintagey looking.
Huge fan of those.
And then I have my Adidas, which have like that pop of orange.
Yep. And they've got the thick sole.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I've commented every time.
Yeah. These are like my most low profile sneaker, but they're kind of wide because they're Vans.
Which is nice though.
Yeah.
I like those.
And they're just my classic white. So
you can wear those with just about anything.
Yeah, and I do. I took them on my trip to Bulgaria because I was just like, I just want to bring one pair of shoes and I can wear these with anything.
That's how I treat my gazelles.
Yeah.
And my sambas.
Yeah. I don't honestly know the difference between those because they're kind of similar, aren't they?
But different.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I don't like that noise that I made. It's like goofy. Yeah. Ooh, that was good.
That's like Banjo-Kazooie. Do you remember that video game?
But I don't remember his noise. Okay. I don't know. It still sounds more like Goofy to me.
I feel like I'm nailing it. Maybe it is Goofy. I don't know. I used to love Banjo-Kazooie though. Wow. I'm just thinking about it. Pretty sure I've got the video game over there. Yeah. Sambas and gazelles are very similar, but
are they made by the same company?
It's both Adidas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say is different about them?
The shape of the shoe is slightly different, and the sole and the elevation. One's more meant, like the Sambas are meant to be more of like an indoor soccer shoe.
Okay.
Initially,
then
like
I don't want that.
everybody wore Sambas when I was younger.
Oh,
or the shell toes.
Because they were...
Shell toes are separate.
By Adidas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had those.
Everybody had the shell toes.
But I know the, like, black ones with like, the white brown stripes. Sole and the white stripes. Yep. If you played soccer, which
you had a pair.
Did. Yeah. But I did not have those. But, like, yeah, you had those.
I played soccer, and green was my favorite color.
If you played any sort of field sport,
yes,
I feel like
you had Sambas.
Yeah.
I played soccer. Green was my favorite color, so I did not have the black. Everyone had the black with white stripes. I had an all green pair with white stripes.
Unique.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Now, I did have the Adidas that they were essentially like had spikes on them. They're like to massage your feet after a game. Oh,
the sandals.
That or very painful.
Yeah.
That people would just like wear regularly.
All the time.
Yeah. I had those.
With socks.
Yeah. Because it was uncomfortable to not.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember those. I remember when I was looking at getting a pair of slides.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm never going to get those things again. But I thought about it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, nostalgia.
I also feel like now, even though I'm not playing sports, but I am older and my feet get tired, that would probably be nice to have those again.
Maybe. Nike apparently makes like post-workout shoe.
Yeah.
And I want to try them.
You know,
they look ugly as sin.
I forget what they're called. Those mats that have like spikes on them that you lay on.
I know what you're talking about. It's like an
acupuncture mat or acupressure mat or something like that. Yeah, acupressure. And you have to like get used to it because they're pretty sharp. But I'm like, that kind of sounds nice.
They look interesting. I've never tried it though.
Yeah, me neither.
That was one thing I didn't try in physical therapy either. I don't think I would liked the sound of acupuncture.
Yeah, I have tried acupuncture. It didn't do anything for me. But
well, there's that.
Would you like to hear some citizen updates?
I don't know. I forgot the sound already.
So these actually came in pretty recently. So I'm going to read them off.
Fresh.
The cuff.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm excited.
So last episode we talked about Reddit. So Citizen Georgia said, podcast adjacent, this Reddit thread, gun pulled on us in traffic. My husband, 3-year-old son, and I were in town last Saturday for the day from Charlottesville. I grew up in Norfolk and moved out here, Richmond being in between the two places and somewhere I've visited very frequently throughout my life. That being said, I was scared for the first time on Saturday while visiting. We were downtown a few blocks from Belle Isle and stopped at a red light. We were turning right, but thought the sign said no turn on red. Oh, wow, this is actually very long. Sorry. The person in the vehicle behind us honked because they were doing something incorrectly. This person turned behind us and pulled up next to us on our left. She pulled up a gun clearly for my husband to see.
Oh, shit.
My husband actually has his concealed, but of course didn't take it out. Our child was in the back seat, so I was really scared.
Did she point it or did she just show the gun?
It says she pulled up a gun clearly for my husband to see. So I guess just showed it. She pulled away, laid on her horn, and flipped us off, and we were just so confused. Is this a normal thing that happens downtown? I've never experienced this before.
I mean, I've lived in Richmond my whole life. I've never experienced that.
I've always lived in the city. And that's never happened to me.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. And that's why and they weren't even like being rude. They just misread a like no turn on red sign or something, it sounds like. And got a gun pulled on them.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That's not a good representation of Richmond.
No.
But, I mean, shit like that seems to happen.
Yeah. It's scary.
Damn, that's terrifying. Oh my god, I can't even mad.
Yeah.
Gives me the willies.
Okay, so this is an update specifically for you that you asked the citizens for. So, Citizen Ben said, was listening to the most recent episode of the pod. Jen should definitely get a new car seat. They expire because the styrofoam that makes them safe degrades over time, and you definitely don't want to get a used one as you don't know if it was previously involved in an accident, which compromises the safety of the car seat.
Thank you, Ben.
It's more like a bumper on a car than a sports helmet. It's more like a bumper on a car than a sports helmet. Sports helmet. Oh, so you like this reference. Sports helmet is designed to take hits over and over again. The bumper on your car needs to be replaced after getting in an accident, as it's not capable of doing its job anymore.
Nice.
And rant.
Nice.
Ben,
Thanks, Ben.
Solid tip.
I was actually just thinking about that today.
Yeah, father of 2 and also my brother.
Yeah.
So we have multiple Ben citizens.
Yeah.
This is Ben of Ben Cave.
Ben Cave. Thank you, Ben. I literally was just rethinking about that question that I posed because we were thinking we might just get a used one for Nathan's car so that we have one in each car. Nope, helpful.
Yeah, I also really appreciate the explanation of not just don't get a used one, but understanding it functions like this, it doesn't function like this,
let me
using language that Jen can relate to.
I appreciate that, Ben.
Yeah.
And now I know. That's helpful. I just need to find maybe more affordable ones.
Yeah. How much is a going car seat? $500?
I mean, you can get them that expensive, but the one I think I have on my registry is $350 or something.
That's still a lot. And then you have to assume that a lot of families are going to have 2 cars. Yep. And you don't want to just be okay, only this car has the car seat. And then you think about if you are lucky enough to have grandparents or even a nanny or sitter or someone who should have a car seat in their car as well.
Yeah.
Now you're spending $1,000 on car seats. And then when it's the safety of your baby, you're shit, there's this $300 one that has good reviews, but should I get this $700 one? Do I not care about my kid?
Yeah, exactly.
That's very stressful.
It's a mind fuck. And the worst part of all of it, Rachel, because picking one is impossible, but they are different time frames. So there's an infant car seat specifically for infants, and that one goes from there to the stroller. And then there's a car seat that picks up at 13 pounds, and you can get them from different ranges. The one that I picked that I think is $350, $400 is it's a forever.
Okay,
it
nice.
has the multiple. It
grows with
convertible
the child
or whatever. Yeah. Which is helpful because if not, you have to get a new car seat after they grow out of it.
Yeah.
Because if they weigh too much for the car seat based on the safety you can't use that.
Yeah.
So then you could potentially have a different car seat for every phase of their life.
Right.
Which is just insane.
Yeah.
And there's more than one phase for a baby.
Yeah.
By the way, it's wild. They go up.
They don't just go from baby to adult?
Apparently, you wear or you have a booster seat or some type of car seat-esque through what is the age?
Your
5?
feet need to be able to touch the floor, right?
What?
I feel that's what my brother said to me once.
The car seat I have
is your tip something. Yeah.
The one that I put on the registry is shit, fucking.
Because I think it's much older than 5 in terms of at least having a booster seat or something.
Probably
unless
is.
you have a very tall kid.
Well,
because I think 2 years ago, my niece, who is tall, would have been I don't know, I was just thinking she was visiting us and they put her booster seat in our car.
Oh shit.
And she was probably 7 or 8.
Well, now that I think about it, I feel it just keeps going. Yeah. It keeps going. And that's a weird thing.
Yeah. That they grow.
They just want you to keep buying new ones.
Yeah. That's how they get you.
Go.
Penny knows.
Yeah. She's looking, where's my booster seat, Mom? Go. Yeah. So thanks, Ben.
Your foamy thing is popping up on your mic.
Oh, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Good call.
The Bruffmans did something exciting recently.
Go. The Bruffmans?
That I'm very proud of.
Tell me more.
I painted our front door.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you a question that I've asked a lot of people.
Yep.
What friends online. Was it? I've asked my coworkers. What color is chartreuse?
Chartreuse?
Yeah.
Yellow.
You are correct. Well, people.
I'm only saying that because that was the color of your door.
Wait. Did I send you a picture of it? Or before it was yellow?
Yeah.
Now it's a bolder yellow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'll show
I love
you a
it.
picture.
I did cheat a little bit. I don't know what chartreuse is. I just was her door's yellow. Her current door's yellow.
Well, I was thinking because my boss knew what it was because he drinks a lot of chartreuse, he said. It's like a liquor that monks make in Italy.
What?
Yeah.
Never
and it's
heard of
like a
this.
yellow-green color. But I thought it was like a blue. And Skylar, who worked in lighting design, he knew, of course, he knows his colors. And I was like, this is not universally known. And so then I did a poll on Instagram. And it is.
It is?
But I also was thinking this because the paint lady at Lowe's, we asked her to mix the color because I found the color I wanted online, but they didn't have it in store.
Okay.
She was like, I can mix it for you. And then when it was ready, she said, I hope this is the color you wanted, because she thought chartreuse was a pink.
See? And she works at the paint store.
Exactly. In this same like team meeting when we were waiting for people to join, and I was like, not related to work, what color does everyone think chartreuse is? And one of the guys on my team said, no idea, TBH, I thought you didn't know how to pronounce charcuterie.
Oh shit.
And I truly LOL'd. Like, I laughed really hard.
Chartreuse. I get it. I mean, charcuterie is a really hard word, okay?
Yeah.
Cootery.
Yeah. But I was proud of myself because we've been talking about wanting to give the front door a refresh. It's gotten like, I feel like it used to be more yellow, and it's kind of gotten pale over the years and scuffed up.
Yep.
And I was just like, we're going to do this today. And just did it. And it was very quick and easy to do.
Really?
And I'm like, wow, am I just going to paint my door a lot for fun? No, and it was also a very nice day.
Yeah, the weather this weekend was amazing.
And I just did a quick sanding and 2 coats. Done, baby.
Wow.
And I also didn't take any of the hardware off. I just put painter's tape around stuff, so that made it easy and faster.
Yeah. No, that's good, though. That's the way to do it.
But I was like, I am Joanna Gaines.
Oh, nice.
Yellow's
I think good for your house.
I get thank you. Yes, our house is blue.
It goes
for those
really
who
well.
Do not know. But I don't know. Sometimes I really like doing stuff with my hands.
Yeah.
But there are things where I'm just like, oh well, I don't know what I'm doing, even though I know it was just painting a door.
Yeah,
so
but painting sucks.
I was proud of myself just being like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. You should be.
And because Skylar wasn't feeling well, and he's like, I'm gonna feel bad and not like I don't want to do that.
Yeah, because you're only gonna feel worse.
And I was like, you don't have to. Like, this is my thing, and that's kind of hard for him because he's like, I feel like I should be helping, and I'm like, no, you don't need to.
You don't need to help with everything.
Even when I told my mom I just did it, she was like, really, you? And I'm like, yeah,
what?
Me? I can hold a paintbrush.
You can do these things.
Yeah.
Don't be so shocked.
Yeah.
You
My
can
mom's
do it.
squirting people with her breast milk, and I'm painting doors.
Oh, that will never die.
Yeah.
That will be commented on at least for the next year. Yeah, no, that's actually impressive because I hate painting, but I also like really want to paint the bedroom, nursery room, but I can't. So Nathan has to do it.
I enjoy painting. Oh, because the
fumes.
Smell. Yeah.
I don't know if that's like myth or whatever, but
I don't think so. I don't think it's myth.
The fumes in general, I get headaches from.
Yeah.
Like strong scents. So just that alone is like he won't let me anywhere near it. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But he's gonna paint the whole room.
Okay. Once you decide on the colors. Still no decision. Yeah, so that's on you, Jen.
I know. One of these days.
Well, if we have no other personal life updates,
nothing
else. To
jar pull. We got new stuff in the jar. Did you put people's names on it?
I did. If it comes from a citizen, I put a name on it.
I like it.
If it's not, then one of us has said it before and put it in the jar. Okay. Murder. Could you kill someone? Friend, Hitler, etc.
Oh.
And I actually do think this came from someone, and I didn't write the name as I was so confident.
Yeah, as you were just saying
that I did. And I more so say that because friend, Hitler.
Murder. Friend, Hitler.
So I think that is it. It's like, could you kill someone? But you have to think of like all the scenarios. Like someone who like is just evil. Could you be like, yes, I will kill you.
Like go back in time and kill him?
Yeah.
I honestly don't think I could kill someone.
I feel like for the like the piece of like killing a prominent figure in society for like the good of the world, it's hard for me to think about that because I can't imagine myself to be in a position where I would have access to do that.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's really hard for me to think because I want to be like
100%. I go back and kill Hitler as a baby, right? And that's the thing people always ask.
Yeah,
I would love to be able to say I would do that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, this is a very different scenario. Like, but we had an employee who, I'll be honest, he was not my first pick for hiring in the first place.
Okay.
But my boss really liked him, so we hired him. I was kind of in charge of like managing him, and he was really not good. Gave him some like warnings and tips and stuff, but just really wasn't good. Yeah. And I was just like, this isn't going to work out to my boss. And she was like, okay, we'll let him go. And I felt so bad. Yeah. Because I was like, he is losing his job because I'm saying he should lose his job.
It's shitty, right?
But I was like, fuck, I felt like that.
And that was just letting someone lose their job or having someone lose their job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly think the only way, and I've thought
I
about
don't
this.
think with like someone who is like mass murdering people, I would have that like bad conscience about.
Yeah,
you know. And this was just like you were just young and just not experienced enough, and this just wasn't the job for you. And I'm sorry. Versus like,
but like the way I see it from that. I couldn't just like go kill someone
for funsies.
Yeah, well, like because that's how it seems. Yeah, but like I do think because I have a gun, I own a gun, registered, everything. I go to the shooting range. I aim at a male shaped black, thing cut out. Yeah. So I can see where I'm aiming and shoot all of that.
Go for the head. Go for the heart.
I like shooting. Yeah. I think it's more like I think that
the power
in general. I don't know. It's something that like I grew up also doing.
Yeah. I would be interested in you taking me to
the gun range. It's fun.
While it's not that pregnant people can't shoot a gun, for some reason I feel like I'd be like, you can't be in there.
Interesting. I actually don't know. Maybe I can't.
Why would you not be able to?
I don't know.
But I feel like
it does seem like something.
Because it seems like
you don't
something
do that.
You're not allowed to do.
You don't do that. Yeah. No, we should go. But like I have no problem like holding a gun at that.
Yeah. I
don't think I would have the same steadiness in like if I was pointing it at a person.
Yeah.
And I've thought about this because, like, thinking of, we've all probably done this scenario in our heads where it's like, oh my God, someone breaks into the house. How do you react?
Yeah.
And in my mind, I will kill someone.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest. My instinct would not be to kill them.
My instinct.
I would think I should.
Yeah.
Or something. But sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No, go ahead.
Continue with your thought.
No, we're saying the same thing.
I think what's actually happening in my mind is like, okay, you are breaking into my home, but I'm like, oh, did you mean to do this? What is your purpose? What happens if I kill you? Like, I am just like, I would
think about all that.
It would mess me up.
Yeah, we're not thinking the same thing.
Now, you're like, kill him?
Well, there's two scenarios. If Nathan's here, I feel slightly more safe.
Yeah.
And I would want him to handle it. That's just, if I'm home alone and someone breaks into this house, my immediate first thought is I'm going to be raped and killed. I need to protect myself.
I think I could see myself. See, we don't have a gun. And so it's also hard for me to think about that. And I don't have a desire to have one. Mm-hmm. As I'm like, take me to the gun range. Because I do think like the power of shooting a gun. And I also think in life, if I'm ever in a position where I need to use a firearm in some way, I would like to feel like I know how to do that.
Yeah.
I have shot a gun once in my life. Have I told you this story? I'm sure I have because I'm very proud of it.
Maybe.
Okay. So it was a shotgun.
Oh, God, yeah. I was impressed because shooting a shotgun's hard.
Yeah, and it hurt.
Yeah.
And it was like me, my girlfriend, her boyfriend at the time, and like a bunch of their friends, like a bunch of other dudes. And we're going skeet shooting.
Oh, fun.
And I was just like, I can be total shit at this. I've never shot a gun. I don't care. And so they're like throwing the clay pigeons up in the air. Pow, 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 pow. I hit every single one.
Fuck yeah, you did.
And then I was just like, I should never shoot a gun again because I need to live on this high for the rest of my life.
Perfect.
And then I also was just like, yeah, other boys, see what you can do. Can't shoot them like me.
Can't beat that, can you?
Yeah. Can't beat Rachel.
Yeah. No, that's actually really impressive.
But yeah, that was also more than 10 years ago. And it was pre-COVID, but it was 10 plus years ago. Like,
you know,
I think
you don't
I was
need
in
a
my
gun
early
to
20s.
kill someone. So you were still protected in your home with knives.
That's true. And I would prefer to stop someone.
Really?
Because I think in my mind, well, no, because like the proximity of like being too close
is what gets me, I think.
But I think I can tell myself that I'm more confident of just like destabilizing you.
Oh, should I go for the throat?
A gun could kill. So you really think that if someone broke into your house, you could immediately slit their throat?
No. Oh, I would shoot them.
But you could do that.
I think I could. I would, at least I would hope that I would try to protect myself.
Yeah.
Like, cause in my, like, literally that is what my mind goes to. Like, they're coming in my house to rape and kill me.
Yeah.
Now, unless Nathan's here, and in that scenario, I'm like, cause this has happened to us. No, not like, let me rephrase this.
Like, wow, we're not as close as I thought.
We were at Nathan's house sleeping, and it sounded like someone broke into the door. I woke up. I heard the glass shatter. I heard something hit the front door.
Yeah.
Glass shattered. And then I heard more glass and movement. I'm like, Nathan, get the fuck up. Someone just broke into your house. He has a bat.
Yeah. We have a bat.
Yeah. And I was like, look, I'm staying here. The second I hear people yelling, I'm already mapping my escape. There's windows there. I'm going to go out the back. Like, there's a whole path I have. He's going to go address it. He's, if he dies, he dies. I gotta go.
Yeah, you have bat. You're fine.
You have bat. You can survive. Luckily, it was just one of his drunk friends who had broken into the house because he didn't have his key on him anymore.
Right, sure.
But that is how I would act in most scenarios.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to hide and just hope that Nathan can handle it.
Yeah.
He will. He'll handle it. But if I'm alone, immediately I have to save my life.
If I'm with Skylar, I'm expecting him to handle it.
Yes.
Which, you know what? The plight of men. Plight of men? Is that what I'm trying to say?
You have to protect us from bad things.
This is the one thing we get.
We have to grow babies in our bellies. So,
but it is interesting because like we immediately thought like murder, gun.
Yeah.
And I do think, okay.
A crime of passion.
I think if someone is clearly trying to attack me and I have the gun, yes, I can shoot you.
Yeah. It seems like it'd be hard.
If you are broken into my house and you are just like searching around my house trying to steal stuff, I don't think I'm shooting you.
Yeah.
I am waiting until I am in danger.
If I'm safe upstairs and you haven't come upstairs, I'm calling the cops first.
Yeah.
If you break in and you're running up the stairs, you're dead. I'm shooting you. But I am going to call the cops first thing. Yeah.
If you are, I honestly even think if they were running up the stairs, my
what?
instinct, they would have to be coming at me. Like I would hide.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
And have the gun.
Yeah.
Or knife or bat or whatever I have. Actually, you know what? If I have a bat, I think I'm more likely to like be up and ready to hit you with it, maybe.
Really? A bat? What if this person has a gun? You don't know what they have.
I think it's just because, yeah, okay. So let's go back to I'm always hiding.
I like the idea of
unless that
hiding.
I'm in danger. And like I think I'm going to be attacked.
Realistically, I would probably hide with the gun.
Yeah. Now I do think I could, like if I saw someone someone trying to kill someone else, I could take action in that situation as well.
Damn, see, I don't know if I could. I feel like I'm a hider. Like, I like to think that I would, like, be aggressive and, like, stand up. But, like, I think I'm a hider.
I think if I hear, like, the confrontation, like, they're fighting with Skylar, I have some sort of weapon, I cannot just hide. Like, I need to help. Now, maybe if I had, like, a child or something, and I'd be like, I need to protect them.
Yeah.
Then I can be like, this is the child's the priority, and making sure they're protected, and we got to get out of here.
Yeah, that's the other thing. But I still don't know if I'd be like, I need to protect this child by killing this other person. It'd be like, I need to run, or I need to cover you.
But I'm like, if someone is about to kill Skylar, then I want to kill them first.
I agree with Skylar. No. I just don't, I don't know. Realistically, I would say, there are things I say I would do. Realistically, I don't know if I would do any of these things.
Yeah, I actually feel like my fight or flight would be in flight. Actually, I think I'd be in freeze.
Yeah.
I actually don't think, I think but
I
also
literally have the fight or flight syndrome.
Yeah, like maybe, I've never been in this situation at all.
Yeah.
And I don't know if my gut instinct would be harm you or get out of here. And that's why I'm saying, I think if it is not a gun, my instinct is more likely to harm you, because I can just do a quick stab,
jab,
and run and get you, what's the word? Not paralyzed, but like,
where are you stabbing though?
Stomach.
Ooh, that's a good spot. I feel like you got to go for like the sides.
Yeah.
Just based on what the TV tells me.
Yeah.
It's either that or the throat, man.
Because I think,
murder. This is dark.
Yeah.
I like it. But I also just feel like there's certain people that I know that if an apocalypse were to come,
have murdered,
I would feel safe going to them because I don't know if they've murdered. I don't think they've murdered. That seems crazy. No, that I know that they would protect their family and the people that they love.
Yeah.
And I would immediately want to be part of that.
Yeah.
And they are also the type of person that I can see, like, there's just certain people I've come across where I've been like, that's someone who is like, in all of these like shootings and stuff that you hear about, that's the person that has their weapon on them and they pull a gun out and kill the guy shooting everyone.
Yeah.
And they they're the ones that are like not just hiding and running. They are doing something. And that is, I love the idea of that. I don't think that's me.
I also think, as someone who does not, like, even though you may have a gun, you're not like, yeah, I feel like, so it's not like an instinct. Like, if you're walking around your house with a gun, you're still like, whoa, I'm walking around the house with a gun, Whereas, like, people who are, like, avid hunters and stuff like that, having guns in their hand is very normal, and it feels very normal. So it's just not that, like, being in the situation of potentially having to murder someone is normal.
Yeah.
But I think that's why, with my, like, knife and bat example, I'm more likely to take action with one of those because I feel comfortable with it in my hand.
I don't know. I feel comfortable with my gun in my hand. I don't feel comfortable pointing a gun at a human.
Yeah, whereas I feel comfortable pointing a knife at a human. And that's where I think, like, the difference is,
Oh. Is it because you might not kill them with a knife?
Yeah, and I also think I can't accidentally throw my knife at you.
Oh.
But you can, like, accidentally pull the trigger on a gun.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I feel like I used to. I haven't been in the gun range in a long time. They closed Colonial Shooting Academy. How's
really?
That? Yeah.
Next to
Mekong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. But like, I've always felt comfortable, and never that I don't think I've ever had a wayward shot or anything like that. Feel comfortable shooting guns. I just don't feel comfortable shooting at people.
That's good.
Yeah. Like, that's the part that I'm like, even the things that you can shoot at, the targets that you shoot at, they make some of them that are like people. Oh. Like, you can put
not
like
just a shadow outline.
Yeah, like a guy in a hat or something, or like you can whatever it is.
Yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't like that.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's already weird to have that black shadow outline.
Yeah.
And like, you're aiming for the person's head. Like, I did that one time at the gun range. I prefer just a target. I want a circle, and I want to know how close I can get to the circle.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, even just shooting at that is like, I mean, I'm aiming for the head, I guess.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
that's
weird.
And so that's why I do think, like, when you're in a situation, even if you're comfortable with your gun, of like being like, I'm going to shoot this person, like, unless they are charging at me,
I don't know.
I don't think I would be able to.
Yeah, that's wild. I think I would have to be in like a situation where I feel like my life is threatened.
Yeah.
And then you go into that. Ideally, you go into a scenario where you protect yourself at all costs.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that scenario at least.
Yeah.
But like I feel like I would have been. Yeah, I love the idea of going back and killing Hitler. There's a list of people that you could go back and kill.
Yeah. That
would make the world better. But I just don't know I just don't know. Realistically.
Yeah.
I will bury a body with you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if someone called me if you called me and was like, holy shit, I just killed someone, I'd be like, whoo, fuck.
And you'd be like, with a knife or a bat.
Yeah, right? It's like, we got to get this shit cleaned up because you're not going to jail.
We got a pod to record.
We got a podcast. You can't leave me. Yeah. No, I feel like I could do that.
Yeah.
I say that. The body would have to be wrapped up by the time I get there because I can't see blood or I'll faint.
That's
and then
fair.
I'm zero
I'll
help
handle
to
that
you.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll dig a hole. I will put it in. I'll feed it to crocodiles. I don't know. You tell me what we need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we have a lot of crocodiles in this area, but
we drive to Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like I feel like that's a scenario, the post-mortem scenario.
Yeah. Okay.
I can handle. Murder though. Damn. Murder's a lot. That scares me.
And then it says friend on here. And I guess it's just kind of like both ranges.
Friend.
I just like can't imagine why I would need to do that.
Well, you know, like you've seen in these like shows and stuff. I say these shows. I'm thinking more of like the zombie apocalypse stuff.
Okay.
And it's like they've turned into a zombie and now you have to like kill your child or your wife or your best friend.
I could do that.
I think I could do that.
Yeah. Because for that, I'm like, this is what you want.
Yeah.
And you would want this for society.
Yeah, right? But I don't know, in what other way are you killing a friend?
Ooh, this is dark. But it's also different. But I was like...
Car accident.
Okay, well that's...
If you're
not
driving...
a choice, though.
Yeah, but like...
So it's not like, could you do this? Like, that's like... Now, that's just...
It is
an
a choice.
Accident.
It can be a choice.
If you choose to
If you
kill
choose
them.
to get behind the wheel, drunk...
Sure.
With someone in the car with you...
Yes.
That's a choice.
But I'm assuming you're saying it's not a choice if I'm like, oh, I'll drive us to Katie's house. And then we get into a car accident and you die. And I'm like, I chose to murder Jen.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to think of what scenarios that would happen. Yeah, that would be fucked up. I don't know how people live with that.
This is a dark episode. Because I'm going to say something dark.
Oh, shit.
When you have to like make the choice to like pull the plug on a loved one.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, that's some shit we've been talking about recently.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, because like, you know, Nathan is that person for me now, makes those decisions.
Yeah.
And vice versa. And it's like, we talked about a couple of those things, especially related to giving birth.
Oh, yeah.
Worst case scenarios.
I don't like this.
I know, it's a dark scenario.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, right? Totally.
You will.
Yeah. I wouldn't pull the plug though. I don't think I'd be able to pull the plug.
So like if Nathan was in a coma, you would just let him exist in a bed on life support?
Well, for the first few months, I would be doing a lot of research on how often and the type of like coma that he's in, how often people come out of that. I'd listen to the doctors. I'd get information from them.
I'd probably think like what the quality of life would even be afterwards.
But if it's life versus death.
Which is interesting coming from you because you're very much like...
Yeah, we've talked...
yeah.
I told that is something that Nathan now has to execute on. I don't know if he will.
Yeah.
But that is... execute. Good word.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
See, I think I could do that if I'm
too selfish.
Know that, like, this is what they would have wanted.
I need to know that, though. Because if I don't know that, I'm going to be selfish.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to leave me.
Yeah. But are they even there?
if there's a chance that they could be back, I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
Yeah. That would be really hard. I would need it to be like, they're not coming back from this. But then there's always those stories of like,
yeah,
oh, they were in a coma for 6 years.
That's why I would look at the data statistically.
Came out. But statistically, it's always going to be they're not coming out.
Which that would at least help me make the decision.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I'm going to, without that, my data point is, it's happened once.
Yeah.
Someone survives and they're fine. And so then, and I can't live like that.
Yeah. But even if it was me in the coma.
I'm glad I wear all black for this.
Yeah. We are in mourning.
Mourning. Dark episode.
If it was me in the coma, and like Skylar and I have talked about this because we would have to make that decision for each other. It's just like, no. One, I don't want you to be questioning like, oh, well, what if she comes out of it or not? Like, obviously, if it's like a 50-50 chance, give it some time.
Yeah.
You know?
Hang on now.
But otherwise, like, it's just like, I don't want you to feel bad. And I don't want this like looming over your head. And I want you to be able to move on with your life.
Yep.
And I don't think you will fully be able to do that if I'm just like,
in a hospital, in coma or whatever, or wherever you go when you're just in.
And also, that gets expensive. I'm not trying to drain your bank account.
That's true. Yeah, it's nice to talk about it in advance, though. I know it sounds like obviously no one wants to talk about this, but it's nice to know that. Because if you don't know, then I feel like you're mind fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I know Skylar would just be like, do not. Like, let me go.
Let me go.
And so, granted, obviously in that moment, it would not be like, easy decision.
He said, let him go. Peace out.
But there are some people who are like, no, never. Pull the plug on me. Give me a chance. You know?
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm also like, I don't know. It's a scary scenario. I don't even think that doesn't count as murder, though.
That's true.
I'm really curious if someone submitted this, what murder of a friend is.
Yeah.
This
is very, I think, similar to
is it like women who snap?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe they break into your house and attack your husband. You're like, you gotta die, Beth. Sorry, Beth, if you listen to this.
Yeah, who's Beth?
The General Beth.
Oh, yeah.
To all Beths.
All Beths.
But... yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, I cannot, similar to the, like, me being in a position where I could kill Hitler, I can't, like, how would I be in that situation? Because there are people alive now that I do think the world would be better if they were dead, but also me being able to kill them is not an option.
Yeah, well, it's not our job to dictate who's allowed to live and who's allowed to die.
That's true.
Then we're playing God.
But that would also be the same thing with Hitler.
I know. Which is just that's the whole dilemma too. Right?
I guess, but then
like when they ask you like is it okay to go back and kill Hitler as a baby? Like right. That's like a whole thing that people are like, no, it's not okay. Who says you have that like power?
Well, then with that, it's like, oh, well, nature versus nurture. Maybe you can
change
the course.
Exactly.
But
like, how do you decide people that should die versus live?
Example. War.
It's wild. Yeah. War. Yeah, never could do it. I don't know how. That's why yeah, no. And you know that you're just doing what you're supposed to do. But like the person on the other end of that gun that you're killing, like you don't know them.
But you get told like, this is what you have to do for your country, and you're like, and I don't want to say like brainwashed, but you are kind of like, this is the mission, and you are trained into that, and then we just send you home, and you're like, good luck, and you're like, I killed a bunch of people, and
not okay with it.
Like,
yeah,
it messes you up.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
Wow. Sorry to those who listen to this podcast for some light-hearted joy.
There's no lightheartedness today. This is the deep, dark murder episode. Murder, she wrote. I was trying to make it light.
Do you watch the show Traitors?
No.
Oh. It's a reality game show. I'm not a big reality show person. Yeah. Me neither, except when I do, which I know is a sentence that doesn't make sense.
Sounds juicy.
But It's fun. It's
I thought you were going to say
essentially
Murders in the Building because you got me into that.
Did watch that. But it's essentially like a murder mystery game. Like, didn't you used to play? Yeah.
Oh,
like there are people in the castle killing people, and the rest of the people are be like, who are the killers?
Oh, fun. Okay, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
It's like Knives Out.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Reality TV. That was a good movie.
Cody does a really fun game of like murder.
Oh, I remember a while back he invited you, and I was upset with you for not going, and then you said it was on like a Tuesday or something.
Yeah, I don't know if they play that game though, like specifically, but he's played this game with us for like with work when we're like playing around. And he's just, it needs a good narrator, but like you pick a murderer and you pick a detective, and then like everybody else is just citizens, but no one knows who the murderer is, so then people have to pick who it's a whole thing. It's cool, but he just does a good job narrating it, which makes it more fun.
Yeah, I could see him.
That's my reality murder.
Yeah.
Pew pew pew. Yeah,
so honestly, I think in summary, my answer is I don't know. And I would need to be put in the situation. And I honestly think that's probably the answer for most people.
Probably.
Because we're always like, when you, I don't know, it's so easy to like talk a big game. I was even imagining you in last week's episode when you were talking about getting mad at the lady at Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
And having an attitude. And I was like, I bet you didn't have an attitude.
Oh, I did not have an attitude at all.
Because you're on this couch being like, and I was like, lady, I don't know, it's your drink on the menu to make.
Yep.
But really, you were like, I'm so sorry, I just see it on the menu, and I would love to have it, and I'm just a big Harry Potter fan.
I'm wearing my tie, my robes and hat. No,
I would love that.
That would have been. I would have been embarrassed for myself.
Yeah. It'd be funny getting pulled over.
I just want the donuts. So.
And not even like, oh, I'm going to like a Comic-Con convention or something. Just like, I'm just going for the Harry Potter collab.
I gotta get home quickly. These donuts. I need to eat them. I'm pregnant. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
And the officer's just like, yeah, she needs this.
Yeah.
So we're going to let her go.
I don't have time for this today. Keep going. We move on. Yeah. I like to have a hot take. And that's why my hot take is I think that I would be able to do it if my life was in danger or if I was protecting someone.
Yeah.
Realistically, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. I think I have the same take.
Yeah. Damn. But I never want to be in that position. So I never want to find out.
Yeah.
But if I do, I will talk about it on the pod.
Great. Wow. That'll be a lighthearted one.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say, in conclusion, buy a t-shirt, similar but different podcast.com. We called it out last week. Would love to see some more of y'all put in shirt orders. And once you get them, send us pics. We would love that. It's very exciting. And let us know what merch options you would like to see.
Yeah.
What else? Certain colorways. We'll consider it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
We like your feedback.
We always love feedback.
Yeah. All right. Ta-ta, citizens.
Love ya.
You like I threw that plug in there to wrap us up?
I was good.
Yeah.
Speaking
of murder, buy a t-shirt.
Speaking of death. Oh my gosh, what a dark topic. I like it though. We needed a dark scene.
We've been having too much fun, you know?
Too much lightheartedness going on.